This is a How Is He podcast with Podge and Popa, proudly sponsored by Amplify. Power up your podcast. Let's kick it off.
Welcome to the How Is He podcast as we present our bonus episode, Papa, called The Second Half.
The second half.
Joined by that man, you just heard him. His name is Papa Dolan. Paul
Hi, guys.
Papa Dolan. And we're coming to you from the Amplify studio right in the heart of Cardown. This is the episode 5, the bonus on Pop. It's been very well received, I have to say.
Yeah, very enjoyable.
This episode we will look at results, fixtures, and I have a little topic of discussion that came into my mind that I want to talk about as well. We'll get to that in a minute. So Pop, we'll do the results first. Not many. Big one, I suppose, was on Friday evening, right?
Yeah.
Burnceltic at Parkville 1-0.
Yeah.
What you hear?
Talking to a guy from Parkville, and he said Burn deserved it.
Oh, really?
We played Burn in the cup ourselves this year, and he said it in previous podcasts that they're a very strong team, very strong in the third division. They should come over. So obviously they have now as league champions. They'll be into the Division 2, and I believe they're missing a couple of players too, but deserved it on the night. I seen the squad. Some great players played against them over the
Few
years.
old faces.
Yeah,
I noticed it myself. I've seen the pictures. Like Jesus, they looked all fairly.
Mark Morrissey was missing. He's only 35. He'd be a big player from the middle of the field. He was missing, and Mousy O'Leary was missing, but they still got over the line. But didn't really see much of Parkville. Played him in a pre-season friendly, and they weren't up to much. They were missing loads of players at the time, but they're only getting going. It's their first year back. But look, it was a derby game for them, wasn't it? Ballin and Tullow, and nice to see the two teams up at the top competing. So Ballin got there in the end, but sure, maybe Parkville might get there next year.
Well, look, they're too big of a club that we don't know that division. It was 35s or not. On the same night, Papa, Collection bet Bagnallstown to put you in a drive and see.
Yeah,
and you bet Bunclody.
We turn over Bunclody, yeah. Played really well against Bunclody. Deserved it now. Could have scored 5 or 6 goals, but didn't, obviously. Ray scored. No, who got the first? Alan Shaw got an absolute.
Walker was a cheek hop. I was looking at him last night.
Alan Shaw got a cracker of a free kick from 25 yards, bent it in the top corner. Ray missed a couple of chances at the start that he was baiting himself up over, and he sort of one of them nice. But I tell you one thing, he keeps going. Yeah, and he got a goal at the end. He was doing happy feet in the box to tap it in, but he tapped it in, yeah, and he deserved it because I'll tell you, he puts in some shift. Jezzy's some man in the air and everything. Even last night, the game, you know,
he fits straight into any senior.
Junior.
Yeah.
So he's fit as a flea. He's throwing his legs up over.
Is he going to play a bit, Junior?
No, he's just the high rocks. Everything. Yeah, he's very, very fit chap.
Very fit. Yeah.
So that put us 2 points clear with a game left. So after Bagnallstown beat us, we were sort of snookered a bit, and then obviously New York pulled out. We lost 4 points. Bagnallstown lost 6, so they were still ahead.
It's killer, isn't it?
But it was in their own hands. They had to win the league. If they won their games, they won the league.
Yeah, you didn't win it on the asterisks. Like, you didn't win it because of
Yeah, we were 3 behind if they won their game in hand.
Yeah.
So they won their game in hand, and we were only 1 behind.
Yeah.
So then they lost against Collection. We turned over Bunclody, and then last night then again.
Yeah. And Vale Wanderers give Bunglass a walkover in the Shield.
Right.
I heard 3-0.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's all I heard. I didn't hear any more about it, or any less about it. Or I didn't hear any more about Vale Wanderers, any less about them either. And Ballymurphy drew at Mill, but the one on penalties.
3-1, I think, was it? Yeah, 3-1.
Down as 5-4.
Was it?
I think it was 3-1. I think it was.
Could have been.
I think I seen on their sources that it was 3-1.
Right.
No one would draw Ballymurphy in the next round of that.
No, tough place to go.
And then last night I was at the game. Collection Hanover 3-2.
Mental game.
5 goals scored in the first half.
5 goals, yeah. We were 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Thought the first goal was offside.
It was definitely offside. I watched it. I was right up.
Well, I don't need the player. Maybe the player that scored the goal wasn't offside.
No, he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
It was Greg made a moving towards the ball.
And you know what it is? I'm not a referee. I don't want to be a referee. I don't have the same insight into the rules they do.
Yeah.
But I know offside. That wasn't offside. That was 100% offside.
Right, okay. Well,
and there was a few after as well, Maya.
Yeah, we thought the Greg made a motion towards the ball, and that included an offside interfering with the ball. So the boys sort of went to him, and he just ignored it then. Yeah. And they were like, it didn't score. But then they scored a second goal. It was a long range shot, bounced off Robbie.
Disappointed with the bomber. I don't know why he chased it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you know what it is with him, Papa? His kicking is unbelievable.
Oh, it's brilliant.
He's hitting areas. He's not just kicking. Like is.
No. But it's all his hands. It's the very same.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But should we coming into the speech at half time before Parker said thing, lads, I'll put my hands up. He said that was my fault.
Should
but he
never
said,
chased it.
No,
Yeah.
but he said if he makes a mistake, he says it. But Jez, he saves it so many times over the year.
Good goalkeeper.
Great goalkeeper, man. But his
Still
kicking
good.
is
His kicking is-
unbelievable.
There's not a better. There's not even like even the Premier. Like there wouldn't be many better than.
No, he drills.
That's the biggest compliment I can give him.
Yeah,
Now.
but he kicks the ball, Podge. Obviously off the ground is a real drill here, and it's so accurate. But in the air, it's like a drilled one out of his hands.
sidewinder,
One up
yeah.
over the top here. Like,
Yeah.
that's a nightmare for a defender.
Yeah, header that.
So
lad.
he reads that as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's brilliant.
Yeah.
But see the size of the calves on him. I think his heart beats in his calves.
Yeah.
They're huge. And he's mahogany the whole year round.
Mahaga.
Mahaga.
Like Dale Winton.
Mahaga Wagga.
But no, he turned it around.
Well,
fair.
that's back-to-back league titles in the Premier. And
Yeah,
I
fair
tell you,
play.
in fairness to them boys, I missed a lot of games this year for whatever reason. I just on the side, keep pa on the sideline, come on and do a little small little run every so often, which is grand, and I feel good. But it's a credit to them because they never give up. They know how to win, Podge.
Yeah.
You know, even the game in Bagnallstown, we were 1-0 up, and then we got bet 2-1. And they're disappointed coming off that. And we said, we'll just pick up 9 points from 3 games and see what happens.
Yeah.
And they've done that.
That's all. And that's
And
all.
it was
you
a
can do,
derby
right?
game against New York to go over the line, where New York was struggling or not. It's still a derby game
And
against
you had
New
to
York.
beat them.
Yeah, and then we turned over Bunclody, which is not how easy to do, and we turned over Cleshon. That was Cleshon. They were going for 6 wins in a row. That was winning the last 5.
Cleshon are good. I don't know how they're in the position they're in the league.
No,
like.
well, they finished third, and I think in the end they climbed up.
Oh, did
they were
they?
down the bottom there. That's a bad start, I think, but they won the last 5
Greg
games.
is still a handful. The chap scored the first goal. Very tricky.
Very tricky, very fast over 35.
I was impressed with
So Barry Ryan's brilliant centre half.
Barry Ryan's very good, but
Yeah.
Eddie beside him, can't think of his
Gaffney.
very good centre half. Papa, reading the game, like,
Ian Brennan was. I said it to him
brilliant.
at half time.
Tidy out, man.
Tidy out, very very good. And I
Like,
said,
he carries around like a 12-year-old.
right, lethal, yeah.
That's the only thing. I look at that second half, and I was looking at it, and I was saying to myself, Jesus, Mickey, why are you going to be on there back 4? Like, you're 3 to up here.
Yeah, he has the time he's run better, maybe. Do you know what I mean?
But he's just gone.
He's,
Boom.
but he loves the press. Like
Yeah.
you'll see it. If we win a header from a corner, he triggers it straight away.
Oh, he's gone, yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's brilliant at it.
Yeah.
And it's just like he might go chasing on the goalie every so often, but just let him have it.
Yeah.
We were trying to stop the ball, come back into the box because their only threat really, not their only threat, their biggest threat was from set pieces.
Well, they drove you, like at 3-2, it was a natural thing that they were going to drive you back anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I looking at it myself, I'd be thinking, you may get someone in the 6 there, just to control this now.
Yeah.
Not even from a defensive point of view.
No.
But say on second balls, it goes back to your 6.
Yeah.
And just slow the fucking thing down.
Yeah.
Draw them in and knock it out.
Yeah.
You know,
you can see it from the sideline.
I could see that, but sure, what can you say? 2 in a row.
It was brilliant, yeah.
And if the age profile there to go for 3, right?
There's a couple of lads, yeah, like hanging on, but I think the majority are going to
you're
play
all right.
again next year. And there's a couple
Another
of
one for the pricey fella as well, what?
Pricey, some York, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Was he hurt or what?
So he's at the picnic and
he
he's had to be injured for a couple of games.
Right.
So Pa was going to put him on as well, but Timmy got a yellow card for a tackle.
Yeah.
And then Timmy was sort of comfortable against the right winger and sort of when you're 3-2, you don't really
He's quick,
change
isn't
that.
he?
Oh, Timmy's good lad, yeah.
He's quick.
Timmy's good lad, yeah. And sure, Robbo, Johnny Waters and Ray Walker, they won some very, very important headers
Yeah.
in defending corners, and Bomber come out clapped a few as well, you know. So it's to win the second ball, edge of the box against that, which is
100%.
that's all it is. You win the first header, you have to win the second
Because
ball.
like I said, you're naturally going to go deep.
100%, yeah.
Because you're like thinking, oh, we have to hang on here.
Yeah, they could see their threat was from set pieces.
Yeah.
And in fairness, the number 10, the Brazilian chap, his delivery was spot on.
Yeah.
Like it was sort of in the area. Jason Bomber was like, will I go or will I not? So that's a real good ball straight away. And the defenders are back pedaling.
Yeah.
They're not coming onto the ball, heading it 30 yards back over where the free
So
kick
then
came
when,
from.
but then when I do head it, it's not far.
It's the edge of the box.
Because they're falling backwards.
Yeah. So it's really, really good delivery.
See, Ender O'Rourke playing the Rourke's the first 35 now.
Very good, yeah. She was back last night.
Good player. It was fair play to you.
We're delayed. We were in the tavern until half 11 or
Few
12 last
7-ups.
night. Oh, yeah.
Couple of 7-ups.
Yeah. You should feel guilty that I'm here because normally you'd be on a second day bender here.
Why would I be feeling guilty?
Because you dragged me into this.
Because I dragged you away from protecting your liver.
Protecting your liver.
Congratulations to Pa and yourselves, and fair play to you. Back to back, I always say a good team can win one. A great team wins a couple.
That's
right?
it, yeah.
A little topic, Papa. We're going to talk about referees.
Okay.
Now, I just made a comment and a statement there that I am not a referee.
Yeah.
Nor do I want to be a referee. But I think I know enough to know if a decision is right or wrong, right? Now, I know we had Mick Walsh in here with us, and he told us we were wrong the whole time, right, and all. That's fine, I get that. But I was told last night by a number of people that there was... he played Dolman last week.
Yeah.
No, I don't know who reffed the game. I wasn't told who reffed the game. But I was told that there was a comment from a referee to you saying, such and such, put that in your fucking podcast.
Yeah, well, he didn't curse, but I was disappointed with him, no, being honest. It was only a couple of minutes into the game. I had started getting settled into the match. I had a flag in my hand. Told me to take the flag on my hand. You should know the rules. Put that in your podcast.
Right.
And I was like, you don't need to say that, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're here to referee the game.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to get smart with him and get sent out the field, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was disgusted with it, no, being honest. I wasn't happy over it, but
no,
we spoke at the end of the game, but it's just not good. He doesn't have to say it.
Yeah, but I don't think the disgust is coming from you protecting the podcast or protecting, what you're doing outside of football, as in this. It's just. Here's the question. Like, where's the line? Like, where's the line in relation to being a referee, right, and not having that relationship?
Yeah.
Like, why should a referee talk back or get smart? And it's free. But if a player or a management or a coach do it, you're fucked. Like,
yeah, it can be frustrating sometimes. Like, obviously, you get annoyed on the sideline as a coach. Everybody does that, but obviously the referee gets annoyed as well.
Yeah,
but being told to shut up by what didn't happen last week over the years of coaching the sideline, shut up your mouth. It's not like an in going. If I said that to you and getting sent out of the field,
yeah.
So like there has to be a bit of to and fro. I understand that between it, but some of them, like, they're all good referees, and it's a very, very hard job to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Some of, like, we said it many times. It's, don't be saying things like that to me. Like, I hate being spoken to like that.
Is it triggers then? Is it triggers, the words they use? Are they triggering to coaches, to managers, to players? So I don't think we're ignorant enough to think the referees can be silent, right?
100%, yeah.
But I know from being involved with Carlow Soccer, there's referees that would speak to you on a level like we're speaking to now.
Yeah.
And there's referees that won't.
Yeah.
And there's referees that won't. There's referees that won't speak. There's referees that'll be civil, and there's referees that are rude.
Yeah.
And I'd rather a referee not speak than be rude.
The blocky said you shouldn't hear anything on the sideline if you're refereeing properly or something, wasn't it? Something like that. Along the lines of that. I'm not sure what he said.
Yeah.
But it's don't get involved in the sideline, basically. You know, like, whatever, if the decision is wrong, or he could come over and just say, hey, you can't be holding the flag. Give it to someone who's not on the match card. Or give it to your assistant beside you.
But that's civil.
Fine. That's fine.
Oh, no problem.
Like, but then to say it, because I had said something to him then in regards of, I think it was about tackle or something, and I said, whatever I said to him, I can't remember. It wasn't smart or anything. Then he goes, and you shouldn't be holding the flag either. I said, all right. No, he says, you should know that's in the rule book. No, stick that in your podcast.
Right.
And going, wow. And I said, well, I did show back at him. Well, I know who won't be on the fucking podcast. You anyway.
Of course it is.
But it's
you're part of the problem.
Yeah, but he triggers something in me then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. It is triggering.
No, and I come on against Bunclody last 25 minutes. And I forgot the rules was like from playing where we were going through and goal. It was 1-0 at a time and we nicked the ball. And the player went to give it to me to play 1-2 and the lad just took out his hand. No, it wasn't a right card to block the ball. And I said, oh, Jesus, if that's a right card, that's a booking. Yeah. So I got booked for saying it's a booking. But I had a discussion on the laugh with the referee over it. Yeah. And he goes, can't be looking for players to be booked. I said, I know. I said, I'm sorry, I forgot myself. Yeah. He says, you're dead right to book me. Yeah, but I love that crack. You can have a crack. You know what I mean? But
do you know what always sticks out in my mind with refereeing? Remember we used to go down to Clare with the academy?
Yeah.
Remember the lad used to referee them games?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he used to talk if there was a foul. Yeah. He'd silence you by saying what the foul was for.
Absolutely brilliant he was.
And he talked like about, grey area with the cross. But what your hands for. You know, he was brilliant.
Yeah. Remember Oscar Brennan went down one of the lanes one at a time and he whipped in a great cross young like he was remembering their names. Yeah. Young Brennan or Oscar, whoever you called him. He goes, that's all you can do. Keep doing what you're doing. He says, and you're on the right path.
I've never seen that,
but
there
wasn't.
It was
brilliant. And it's probably hard for a referee to do that, but it's probably a habit that he does. Like, he looked at the match card and he was like, geez, this number 10 is a player, or this number 2 is a player, or the goalkeeper. What a kick out he has. Yeah. And then he'd pick out 3 or 4 or 5 the best players they had in games and he'd go, Jez Podge says you're doing for that's great goalkeeper.
But the point to make is it too much to expect that then our referees at this level? Because I would like to think that the referees we have in this county in the Premier Division are a good level.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really give out about referees' performance, Ranley. I genuinely can't. But should we expect them to be better communicators? Like,
Well, sure, there's no one perfect, is there?
no, absolutely.
Like,
Listen,
I'm not perfect on the sideline, but you're not perfect on the pitch.
you're not asking them to go to be a
Yeah.
thespian. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But you're asking them to go and have a level of communication, interpersonal skills that won't trigger you or won't wind you up or won't, cause that. Like, and I go back to that game last night. Like that first goal, Popa was 100% was offside.
Yeah. Well, from where I was standing, I was obviously at different angles up at the Dugo sort of, and from where I was standing, Greg clearly made a movement towards the ball, and I said that's part of the phase of play.
Yeah, he should have blown at that
without touching the ball, because
but-
it affected our defenders.
But Greg was 6 yards offside, but the other lad was 3 yards offside.
Was he? Okay, yeah.
100%, Popa.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, well, I didn't see.
100%.
Look, he finished it. We got through in the end, but it's not. Like, to make mistakes as well. I make mistakes on the sideline. You made mistakes as well, coaching as well, Podge,
Absolutely.
but it's like no sense of
and
perfect.
I'll continue to make them. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that. But look, we're open books here. Like, we have no problem if someone's going to talk about it.
Oh, absolutely.
If some referee, or we've had them on, we've had Blocky, Mick on, we've had them all on. We've a good relationship with them. We've a good relationship with the league, and we're not trying to show down the league, but we're just saying that for me, looking at that game last night and looking at previous games, the refereeing is good, but the interpersonal skills, communications at a level where it should be much better for me.
Some of them are brilliant, Podge. No, like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, I love some of them to come up and you have a little chat. Well, how's it going? Full team today? And like, yeah, going all right, yeah. Missing a couple or whatever they said, and you're having a chat with them. And it's a little 2-minute either way. Then it goes over, hands the card, and to the other team, just make sure to get that card as quick as you can. And there's your fee, and away you go. And it's shaking hands. Like, I just don't like, because I'm not arrogant or cocky going up to anybody like that, so I expect the same back. Like, if you come with me in ignorance, you're going to get ignorance back. It's a hard one, Podge.
But you don't. You're not arrogant and cocky to portray an image as being a modest, cool guy.
No.
That's just what I am.
Yeah.
Right. That's what you are like, and I know that you're not arrogant or cocky, especially not on a football pitch. Very modest, in fact, and you probably have no reason to be modest. But anyway, that's not you putting it on.
No.
But when you're going to, I'm sure that some of the refs who apply themselves like that when they leave the pitch aren't like that.
No. Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm like, this has been put on. Why is this been put on? Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? I just think there's a level of communication that definitely needs to be improved. And if you're going on with good communication skills and you're able to explain things, first of all, and second of all, nothing gets out of control, and someone's having a go at you, you have the right to go over and say, get out.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm doing my job here 100% correctly in relation to telling you what's going on, and you're fucking giving out to me.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I've been honest, Podge, I think, and there's some referees, unfortunately, that when it's a big game and there's linesmen and all that, they speak differently.
Yeah,
Than they would say
I'd agree.
On their own.
I'd agree.
In the first round of a Shield game.
Yeah,
that they're not being assessed or something. I don't know, but it's like, he's like fucking Jekyll and Hyde here. It's different when it's a big crowd and it's a linesman, and he does a really good job. He's just doing the refereeing the game. The linesmen do the offside, and that's kind of correct. That's fine, but when you're on your own, I understand it's harder. But don't come with a cheeky attitude. Do you know what? Like, and I don't like that. Like, but they don't need to do it, Podge. It antagonises people.
Yeah.
Like, at 5 minutes into that game, I'm like, fucking hell, man. So why
you
the fuck
wound up?
did he say that? And like, there was 10 people in the sideline said it to me. Jess, he doesn't like you, does he? I said, I don't know where that comment came out.
But you're wound up because
of that.
Yeah, but because of him thinking that he's better than everyone.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's a rotten feeling. I'd never say I'm better than anyone at anything. Never, honestly. But I hate when someone thinks they're better than me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So and being honest, Podge, if it was 5 minutes to go in the game, I wouldn't have shook his hand. I would have left the flag in the sideline.
Yeah.
But it cooled down a bit in regards to when I was like, why the fuck did he say that? We won the game easy enough, 4-0. And this one I shook his hand, gave him the flag. And that was it. And I walked away then. Didn't say anything. He got me his fee before the game, obviously. And then that was it. I just like, forget about that. But it was like, why? Even those people on the sideline going, parents of kids that was playing in the match. Like, well, not they're adults, but they're still their parents on the sideline going, what the fuck is that about? I'm going, I don't know where it came off.
Yeah.
Like, stick that in your podcast or put that in your podcast, whatever way you said it. And I'm going, Why do you have to say that?
You're going to get that.
Yeah,
like,
I
you're going to
understand
get
that.
them things, but you don't.
Many a player said it to me
You
already.
don't expect it from a ref.
Yeah.
Like, what,
So there's a lad fucking... I seen Roland Sandy played sign for Parkville.
Yeah.
And he scored 4 goals in the games last week. And
Good man, Roland.
Yeah. Great bit of talent, like.
Yeah.
But stuck up the Parkville colours and then 4 goals and put that in your podcast or something. And he gone.
What's he talking about? Is he talking about our podcast or
Our
the
podcast, I presume.
Gary Neville one or what podcast?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, is it? What podcast is he on about? Should I? But like, I don't even.
I don't
mind
mind that, man. I'm
No, I
laughing
don't
at that. I'm going, yeah, fair play to you. You got 4 goals. Well done. You're super talented.
Was that in the league or was
it was in the Shield?
On the Shield.
Yeah, I said I didn't say you weren't a super
Who did they
talented.
play in the Shield?
I'm not sure who they played, but they won 4-0. He got the 4 of them.
Okay.
Mm.
Papa, we'll get into the fixtures.
Let's go, man.
I just want to say before we do go into the fixtures, lads, respond.
There's a couple of other games in the.
Did I miss them, Pop?
Well, the first round of the Shield was there?
Was that weekend gone?
Yeah, the weekend, the midweek of last week's, was it?
Oh,
Yeah, because of the picnic.
Sorry. Excuse me.
There was 5 or 6 games on the Wednesday night, Podge.
I should go have a little look at them now.
Yeah.
Oh, Wednesday. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Remember, they're all down for Sunday.
Hartfield Bet Kilree 4-2.
4-2.
Collection Bet St. Anne's 6-1. I think it was more than 6-1.
All right.
On the Connect, I think it was down as a lot more than 6-1.
Right.
Phoenix 5, Norney 0. Just going back to that St. Anne's one. It's great to see their name back on it, isn't it? It's great to see they're up and going again.
Absolutely. And they're fundraising for big pitch down there as well, I see.
Yeah, fair play to them. Phoenix 5, Norney 0. I don't know if that was 5 either. I'm not sure.
Well, I was talking to Bobby. He said it was a handy enough game. I think it was 5.
Okay.
Yeah, but he said it was Norney were...
New Oak 5, Castle. That's not right, is it?
No, that was 12, I think.
12.
12 was on. Well, it was down as 12. But it's
12 goals in the first Shield game is nuts, isn't it?
Nuts. And I'm going to tell you something. They could do that to a lot. Not 12, but certainly blow a lot of teams away this year. They have a lot of firepower in that team now.
They do. Dolman 0, Hanover 4. What are Dolman like, Pop? Missing a few?
They're missing a few. And for being honest, like there was the 3 or 4 lads in the tie, and then the 3 lads signed for me. Would be 7 starters for them.
Oh, fuck.
So that's a big hit of your team, like, you know.
Yeah.
And then, in fairness, they're in the quarter final of the over 35s in the Leinster, and a few of them played to fulfil the fixture. They could have easily given a walkover, so fair play to them fulfilling the game. And it was 1-0 just before half time, and then we got a penalty, 2-0, and then we sort of just ran away from sort of.
I hope to stay going, Pop.
So do I, yeah.
I really do hope to stay going.
They need an injection of youth as well, though, Podge, because
they have juveniles that. I know they're not probably not, but a few years, but they have.
There was 2 or 3 lads that are young chaps on it, but there's a lot of lads that's 30 plus.
Okay.
So in the lower division might be okay, but I think they're in the first division still, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So look, I wish them well. Just best of luck in that 35s game.
Just on that, we're waiting for confirmation on the leagues before we do our prediction episode.
Oh yeah, okay.
We're waiting for that. Joy's St. Joseph's 0, Pats 4. Watch the game. Joseph's, I'd say, are missing a few. Pats just controlled it.
Yeah,
just
was it out in?
Yeah. He just kind of. Joseph never laid a glove on him, really. Like, could have been a lot more than 4, but.
I think all results were expected.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. Slaney and Craig 2-1. I was talking to Craig, and he said Slaney were very good.
Yeah. It's
they'll be very hard bet.
It's lovely set about there now.
Very nice. Yeah. I think. On 26th, Wolf Hill 0, Bagnallstown 4. That's the last of them. They're all Shield fixtures. Sorry, I forgot.
And then everybody that was in them fixtures fecked off to the picnic for the weekend.
Yeah. What do you think of the picnic?
I never went, yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Riccardo Tavaleri, who I met in the car park of a petrol station Monday afternoon, and he had a stand over there. Tav, I want to invite you on to talk us through what it's like to be a vendor at Electric Picnic.
Yeah, come on, Tav. I'm bringing a pizza when you're coming in.
There's the invitation. Pepperoni, please. No onions or vegetables on mine, thanks. So Shield competition 0 against Collection.
Yeah.
Friday night,
yeah.
Very good. Semi-final 35s Mullins Cup. Pats versus Burn Celtic. In the Division 2 35s Cup, Highview versus Slaney. In the 35s, Dominic playing Dunshaughlin Youths.
Dunshaughlin, yeah.
That's Saturday. Lads, get out and support there. That's quarter final of Leinster, man.
Yeah.
In the Mullins Cup, the other side of it, Collection and Phoenix semi-final as well. That'd be a cracker.
That'd be a good game, yeah.
That'd be a cracker. Division 1, Crittyard versus Bagnallstown. Will it be played? It's over, like, will it played?
I wouldn't think so.
And then in Division...
Bagnallstone are runners up anyway.
Ballymurphy versus Moon Saturday also in Division 3, but that's finished as well, right? Then you have the plate. I love the fact there's a plate for the Shield competition. Joseph's Castle Rangers, Slaney St Anne's, Mill Celtic Wolf Hill, Nerney Villa Kilree. They're all Sunday morning, 11 a.m. kickoffs. And then in the Shield proper on Sunday, you have Ballinglass Crittyar, Parkville, Bagnallstone. Parkville Bag, that'd be tasty.
Couple of good games, yeah.
Newark Feix, be tasty. Ballymurphy and
I think that's down a Saturday night.
We'll go as
Was
far
it?
as there.
And I think it's changed to Sunday morning. I heard someone saying
all them games Sunday mornings, Pop.
I think so, yeah.
All 11 o'clock kickoffs. Lads, get out and support the games. Get out and watch them. Make it great. I seen snippets from a game in Kilkenny, Evergreen versus Fort. I'd say there was 250 at the match.
Was there?
Oh, I'd say there was a savage crowd at the match.
Brilliant.
So get out and support them. And Graham Doyle, I want to leave this comment to you. Carlow soccer is currently better than Kilkenny soccer. I know you listen, right? No, he's always at on the other podcast.
Oh, was he?
Oh, he's always throwing digs, Papa. Always firing darts. And Graham, I'm sick of it. Lads, that's it. This is a bonus episode.
Yeah.
It's, as I said, it's been really well received, and thanks so much for support. Let us know what you want this episode to look like.
Yeah. Give us ideas.
What do you want?
What
Give
do you
us
want to talk
ideas.
about? Yeah.
And as always, that's not my podcast.
Not my podcast.
Carlow Soccer's podcast is your podcast. Good luck and God bless until next week.
Thank you, sir.
That's full time on this week's episode of the Housey Podcast. Available on all podcasting platforms. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter/X. Proudly sponsored by Amplify. Got a story to tell? A voice that needs to be heard? Get in touch with us here in Amplify, Carlow Town's professional home for podcasters of all kinds. We can be found on Instagram at Amplify Podcast Studio. Amplify, power up your podcast.